you have two chapters and they relate to. Your one chapter says, work hard before playing hard. Second is you talk about work hard but don't burn out. Last week there was this controversy on a 90-hour week, and somebody famous has talked about a 70-hour week. What is your view on this?
I personally feel that working hard is important. Without that, nobody is able to accomplish anything in this world. You look at the life histories of people who have performed in life. I'll just give you an example of Michael Phelps. You see, swimmer. And when he won 8 gold medals and became the champion, press people said, must be your lucky day, must be your lucky day. Michael Phelps didn't like it. He said, in the last 4 years, I've trained 10,000 hours. And if you're good at maths, that translates into 2,500 hours per year. And if you're good at calculus, it translates into 8 hours per day, no Sunday. 8 hours per day, no Sunday. That is 56 hours per week. And he said, luck is not designed to deliver you these things in life. Athletes train 15 years for 15 seconds of performance. Go ask them, did they get lucky? Luck is not designed to deliver you these things in life. There's no substitute to hard work. This is especially for the today's generation who say, don't work hard, work smart. My friend, you got to work hard and you have to work smart. It will not work without that. Let me ask you, if you could become a neurosurgeon by taking a weekend course, what will happen? They'll be chopping your head on the streets. If you could become a black belt in martial art by taking a weekend course, what is going to you and be beaten up on the street? If you could become an expert musician by taking a weekend, it doesn't work that way. Now, I understand that we all are looking for balance. And the average CEO today, probably in India also, in US, I just had the statistics, they work 55 to 60 hours, 70 hours per week. This is average CEO in the US. More than 55, 60 hours. It could be 60, could be 70, I don't know. But there is no substitute to hard work. Yes, I understand 90 hours a little. On the higher side, it is too much. We need the break also. But one cannot shirk hard work. 50, 60 hours is not that bad either. It is not that bad. We have to put in. And can you always bring a balance in your work and home life? Let me ask you, you go look at startups, and you are working with a lot of startups. Tell me, all these startups, when they tell me how many hours are they putting in? 12, 14 hours. No startup takes off without that many hours. So what happened? You have imbalance. You are putting more hours into startup. Is it balanced? No. But now let me ask you, supposing you have a close relative in the hospital. Now from work, you go to the hospital. Now you are spending 12 to 14 hours in the hospital. Is this balance? That is imbalance too. My friend, it is an ideal thing to have a balance. It doesn't work. Yes, our objective is always to maintain a balance in our priorities. Priorities, which is our greatest priority in the world, our health. Greatest priority, it is not my parents, it's not my children, it is not my work, it is nothing. I'm dead. So first priority we need to pull out 15, 20, 30 minutes per day or per every second day. But there are stupid people. Irrational, stupid thinking. You know what? You ask them, why aren't you exercising? You know what he says?
I don't have the time.
No. You know what he says? He says, if I'm in good health, I don't need to exercise. But if I am sick, I can't exercise either ways. So how do I do it? Now, this is called a combination of ignorance and stupidity. That is recipe for disaster. Repeat, this is combination of ignorance and stupidity. Recipe for disaster. And there are people like that too.
Mr. Khera, just to build on something you always talked about, skill and will when it comes to the competence and performance of team members in a company. Rajiv Bajaj has said that as CEOs, if we only look at number of hours, that's a wrong parameter. It's the quality of work each one does. And what do you have to say about the quality of work that leaders are getting from their people in organizations?
Anurag, what is today missing is the quality of work. And today the biggest challenge all over the world people are facing is two things: trust and accountability. I bet you are facing that, I face that, we all face that. Two challenges are trust and accountability. These are two things that are crucial. And what is missing today, they do a slipshod job. Chalta hai, it'll go, carry on, it'll work. No, you see, it will never work. You see, this is the difference between a laborer, a craftsman, and an artist. A person who works with the hand is a laborer. A person who works with the hand and the head is a craftsman. A person who works with the hand, head, and the heart is an artist. So unless we bring everything to the point of being an artist, we can never do a good job. Never. This is what we call the taking pride in performance. Many years ago, the world record on high jump used to be 7 feet 4 inches. High jump, not pole vault. Folks, how can a person clear a bar 7'4"? Boy, 4'7" is tough. So somebody asked a champion, how do you clear a bar 7'4"? And Anurag, if this is the only message you can convey to your people today, it will be worth it. And the answer was, the champion said, I throw my heart over the bar and my body follows. Beautiful. I throw my heart over the bar and my body follows. This is what we call pride in performance. You see, people who take pride in their performance, they hold themselves accountable to much higher standards of performance than others do. This is an integrity issue. I repeat, people who hold themselves accountable, people who take pride in performance, they hold themselves accountable to much higher standards of performance than others do. And one more thing that is we're facing all the time is people who work and they join your company and they say, well, I will try, I'll give it a shot. I'll try, I'll give it a shot. You know something? Never hire people like that. They're not committed. I'll try. You have trial marriages, you go get married, trial marriages, go trial medicines, trial surgeries. It doesn't work.
You have to be
that is non-committed, because problems are bound to happen. Everywhere, all of us are going to have problems. But you see, people who are not committed, the moment they come across a first problem, they quit. They pack up. No wonder you have attritions in companies today. Where is the stickability? No commitment. You pay a few bucks more, the guy packs up. So when you have situations like this, where are the loyalties? Where are the loyalties? And when people have attitude like this, can you depend on them? Can you trust them? Can you trust them? Answer is no. See, many times you hear that we have a skill gap. No, we don't have a skill gap. We have a competency gap. See, what is the difference? Skill is an ability. Competence is ability along with the willingness and the desire to do the job. Now let me ask you, If you have a person with all the ability in the world, but if they're not dependable, do you want them? See, what it really means is ability without dependability is a liability. And that's what we need to bring in today in our organization to work long haul. You see, look at what the integrity levels are there. People come in with their mobiles, and during office hours they spend 2, 3, 4 hours on their personal social media. Is that what you're getting paid for? This is called stealing. Wages without work amounts to stealing. You know something, Anurag, we got to get the basics right again. We got to get the basics right.